Hi YouTube, I am back. We got ourselves a boss rush to do here. I know that I am late, but life has been pretty crazy. I've been very busy lately. You know how it be due. Let us begin this fight with this. I'm sure that a lot of people have probably used this team or one very similar to it. And that's fine, there's nothing wrong with that. I like all three of these characters quite a lot. Exdeath is one of my favorites to use, as you have seen. Auron is more or less my favorite character from my favorite Final Fantasy game. And Beatrix is my favorite character from Final Fantasy IX, like by leaps and bounds. She is dope as hell. So no surprise that we would want to make a team with them. This is my first time in the very hard foray, the Lufenia Plus. I have not tried it, tested it. I have not, watched anyone make this work. I am flying more or less blind here. This event I did not do on JP. I seem to recall not getting Auron's LD. I remember that part pretty well. And it was during a period where I wasn't really playing a whole lot of JP anyway. I was mostly just logging in for my dailies and then fucking off to do something else. So, that being the case, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of trouble we can get into with this fight. Auron is really cool. I would have blued his armor on sight, except we got the notice about Jekt. Oh, excuse me. We got the notice about Divine Shiva, and I want to make sure that I've got the stuff to have Jekt ready on sight, because that's a blue, y'all. Now, I don't remember at which point these guys decide to start taking a million turns. Kinda doesn't matter, but I want to be prepared. Like, I'm ready to burst now. Or, I want to be ready to burst now, I should say. That being said, this stupid frostbite thing that these guys have seems really annoying, and I don't like it. So, let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure it's threshold based. And if memory serves, I told myself that in order to get around this stupid thing, because I did do the basic quests, I was like, I need to run a debuff immunity character. I don't remember who I was planning on running, though. There's somebody. Of course, there's only a couple of debuff immunity characters in the game. Lord knows I wasn't going to run Selfie. Ugh. Can you imagine? So I don't know who it would have been. Let's see. Selfie, Lena, and Ignis. I would not have brought Ignis, so it probably would have been Lena, to be honest. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Lena is hilariously competent. Just being able to ignore this outright seems really useful, because it's already super annoying. So what we want to do I'm just gonna go ahead and get ready. And I'm gonna hope that they will stop frostbiting me. Holy shit. Fucking every turn. Goddamn. Like, the off-turn damage with Exdeath is pretty funny, but... And then what we're gonna do here... We're not going to get a full launch, but that's okay. These guys are going to jump turns anyways. I may have to go into Exdeath's burst phase without having all my tools set up. Because, like, look. At B... Then you do that, right? Yeah, that was like 3% of his health in one little thing. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna be really, really irritated if you fucking frostbite me again. You son of a bitch. I forgot my debuff immunity call. Maybe that's what it was I was supposed to do. Is there a debuff immunity? Maybe I was gonna run Yuffie for this. Oh man. Talk about useful. Holy shit. It's alright though, I guess. Real deal, pathetic damage. Because we actually have to get through one of the thresholds where they automatically do this. I probably should have just bursted from the start, to be honest with you. Also, apologies to anyone having to watch this because, oh my god, all the off-turn crap. This is going to take forever. It was all an attempt to push that off, but it was in vain. Not the character, but... Oh my god, did I get my chance? Yo, fuck you, I'm bursting. Exdeath, I need you to not fuck this up for me. Oh man, and we got it on the last, like, turn of the thing. Oh, this is beautiful. Now don't you fucking do it. Don't you do it. Okay, now you can debuff me now if that's what you really want to do. If that's what your heart is set upon. I don't care. Because now, you're just gonna go kill yourself. Wear tinfoil as a hat? I wonder what whatever happened to Stroker and Hoop? It was a relatively entertaining show that made absolutely no fucking sense whatsoever. It didn't have to, but, you know. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is great. Okay, so that's a full %, and then you Freezing Ray, which basically deals no damage, and then you get one counter, and then you get another counter. And I'm going to Prayer the Cetra to raise Exdeath's attack, which is going to trigger another turn. It's also going to make all of my Poison Ticks deal more damage. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Truly the path of mild resistance. But it's not like they can do a whole lot about it, which is what makes this so funny. You're stealing more damage over here. And it's not even that they can't deal HP damage to us, because Lord knows that they probably could if they tried. They're just too busy not trying. And with their 1,000,001 turns that they're taking, we're taking this advantage that they've created for themselves, and we're turning it against them. Like, I don't care if you remove my generic buffs. Please, just take even more turns. Right? This is great. These guys are doing about 189,000 damage to themselves every time they take a turn, like, individually here, right? Like this guy. But this guy over here is also taking some of that damage. So, it's actually closer to, like, 230k. Which is not bad at all. I probably should have gone for LD, to be frank. In fact, I definitely should have gone for LD. But these guys will be dead probably before Exdeath even gets another turn. This is going to take forever, but, you know, it's effective. Now that Exdeath doesn't have that stupid debuff on him, he'll deal even more damage with his ticks. So, that's also great. What is that, by the way? Noble loyalty. So what you're saying is, do this. You got it, boss. Unfortunately, because we have no debuff immunity, or regular immunity, or evasion, or whatever, we just keep getting hit with that. But you see how powerful this is. I bursted, and it took them down to like 48% or something. I've still got a turn left on Exdeath's burst effect, like one of his own turns, and they're about to die. And every turn that they take, counter. It's not a ton of damage. Counter. It's a decent amount of damage. Poison tick. It was more when they were taking 2 poison ticks, but it's alright. And then this will be the final turn of this, like, round or whatever. Actually, it might not be, because Beatrix would have to kill them outright, because Exdeath's poison can't kill them. But Beatrix and Auron's counters can. So A is dead right here. 100%. Not from the first hit, but from the second. And then you go for the ram. And you're just plain dead. Now these guys have some kind of bullshit tomfoolery that they go through as well that I don't know anything about. Kinda doesn't matter. But what I do know is that I want to waste as much time as I possibly can. But I didn't waste enough. I honestly should have used one of Beatrix's C65s. I could have stalled a little bit more with Auron as well. But it's okay. Then we'll spend the rest of the little bit that we have here just doing damage. I like you less because you're targeting yourself. And I don't approve of that. So, not bad. Not bad at all. We should be able to take them down to... the rate we're going, maybe a little less than 80%. Maybe. I've only got 2 more turns. And my last turn. Which is pretty decent. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Next party. So, at this point we move on to Team 2, comprised of Vayne, Desch, and Quistis. Thanks to Desch, we are able to pretty consistently hit them. Let me see here. These guys are mostly magic, right? Jesus. We do actually want to let them get turns, though, because I need them to paralyze themselves. We will pop this up. Oh, I forgot to bring Rama. Oh no. That's alright, I guess. Oh. That's right, it doesn't matter. Now they are paralyzed and can't act, and can't in any way interfere with what I'm going to do. So it doesn't matter if they're paralyzed or not. Or, it doesn't matter if I brought Rama or not. It doesn't matter what kind of procs I would or would not have gotten on Desch's LD, like on their turns. All that matters is the damage. From here on out, it's mostly going to be me taking as many turns as possible with Vayne. But I need to do a lot of AoE damage. Because these guys are very annoying about that. But Vayne deals so much damage that it's good enough. Now, if memory serves, these guys do enrage, so I do need to be careful about that. So we need to kind of spread the love a little bit. And then we will get one turn inside of Vayne's burst. Maybe it's two that aren't going to have his burst effect out. Unfortunate, but we'll live. Good old Quistis. And just to spread the damage around a little bit. There we go. And it kinda doesn't matter what I do. Like I said, my goal is to not let these guys act again. That being the case, let's go ahead and apply this that I probably should have already had up. Shh. No one needs to know. There we go. And because skill 2, Force of Will, deals pretty much the most damage, that is what we will be spamming. Yeah, so this turn right here isn't going to benefit from his burst at all, because the effect is going to drop off. But that's okay, because in addition to that, right, the last turn can't benefit from it either. So this is the last turn of his burst. Well, burst effect anyway. Right. And then we're going to Contempt. Deal a bunch of damage. And then burst again. And like I said, the rest of the fight is basically going to be trying to take advantage of what Vayne is doing. I want the enemies to have no turns. Whatever you say, Desch. I'm really excited about him getting an FR. I think it's Sunday or something like that of this week. Sunday night, Monday, something. It's coming up, is the point. And to anyone who's been following me for a while, you will know that I am a big fan of what Desch has to offer. So, no more of that from you. You know, I may or may not be able to pull this off. We'll find out in just a second. %. The problem with using Vayne in Boss Rush is that Vayne likes to take a lot of turns. So it's kind of, you gotta be really on the ball with it. Yes. So 18% becomes... what percentage? 14. So 4%. So I need 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 turns. Might not be able to pull that off. We may not be able to do this with just this party. But... okay, see, that wasn't bad. That was a nice little 5%. Maybe I will. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Bigger caps equals bigger damage. Because he's going to hit those caps. So yeah, Vayne is going to eat up basically every turn we have left. And it is beautiful. I will take this. I probably shouldn't. I should, because this is the last turn of his first effect, I should probably have taken advantage of that in some tangible way. But hey, live and learn. It's okay to make mistakes. I'm pretty sure that Vayne is going to deal more damage than anyone else in this party can. This is a neat little experiment. So not bad. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. Okay, and for the last one, we are actually going to pop a Twins Call. Whoops. And we will be using a Garnet friend, or not friend, but Garnet will be our third. I can talk. I can talk sometimes. Maybe not often, but sometimes. What is this? Oh, Holy Prayer. Right then. So, they're going to be resistant to this, but... oh, it's weak. Duh, because it's enchanted. And then... come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. setup time. But we don't have all day. It's possible that B may enrage. Yeah, B's still alive. It's not ideal, but it's dead now. I think I lost 5 actions to that? Or was it 4? 6? 6. Okay. So, yeah, not ideal, but I think we can work with this. Because we can take advantage of what Garnet has to offer, which is a hell of a lot of damage. And also boosted party stats. Which is cheating, I know. You know, it occurs to me that my second party didn't have any boosted units in it. Huh. I am going to bust out the Twins Call here. Please God, let this be a double trigger. It wasn't, but 1 is probably enough. Ugh. And we've already got the good shit up. And you are targeting Zack, which is a fatal error. Because you're gonna eat a shit ton of damage, buddy. Okay, and then Peridot again. Actually, I want to double check Zack. Okay, so he does have Holy Prayer up still. Good. No, I don't want to do that yet. Okay. I'm sure that you could get through this with a different, you know, like team setup. Like, I imagine Reigns would probably shit all over this stage. Or this wave, whatever. Because they're launchable, you know, the turn manipulation would be really helpful. I don't know, man. Do I really need Holy Prayer, though, is the question. And I'm going to say no as my answer. Instead, let's use this again. Because it's cool as hell. And it's safe. That's a circle. That also hurt a lot. I did not like that that hurt a lot. So my response is to say, fuck you. Boop. Boop. Do 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 do. I'm going to launch the shit out of you, and hopefully you will die. Garnet being able to proc that during the burst is super useful. particularly because it allows us to get the refund to make sure that Yashtol and everyone else is hitting as hard as they possibly can. I want to hit you. Yeah, see, like, I don't have anything to battery on this one, which is unfortunate. I could have taken Stone or, you know, Scion's Holy or something else, but it's alright. Because we get to do that next turn. Everyone gets to start full battery. Doing pretty good damage. Let's see if we can keep it up. Obviously, the goal is to have Zack take as many of these other turns as possible. 9.6 million damage is almost a third of their entire health pool, because each one of these guys has 10 million health. So we're looking pretty sharp in terms of damage output. I feel like that was the wrong play because I didn't start batteried. And it absolutely was the wrong play. Gonna bust out the twins here because we need some damage. Well, quick damage. It's kind of a waste of a turn, and it kind of isn't. Now the rest of our turns, we want Zack to take as many of these as he physically can. Now we're starting batteried. So we're going to do a lot more damage. And we will summon here so that we can get everybody in on this launch. Series of launches, I suppose. Everyone gets to start nice and batteried. Except for Zack on this one, but it's not the end of the world. So I have the rest of summon plus 6 turns to deal about 4 million damage. Which we might be able to pull off. Maybe. We switched over to water stance for Garnet, so that she can help out with the additional brave gains. I don't need Zack's shield at all. I need Zack's damage. So with 60% Brave Gain up, I think we'll be okay. Maybe. The turns on this are going to be super, 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 super tight. Like, I would feel better if I could get Zack another turn right here. But Garnet comes in with the damage there. Oh my god. Can we? Nope. What is the HP requirement for this? 10,000. And we're good. Okay, we're in the clear now. Phew. Bring us on home, boy. Alright. Oof. At the buzzer. 34 breaks taken, holy shit. It's a shame that they don't look at the number of breaks that you gave. But it's pretty cool. Where's the cool part? There we go. Okay, cool. So, that being said, this has been Boss Rush number 6, the abandoned laboratory, very hard plus EX alpha, whatever. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. I'm so far behind, oh my god. But I will see you next time. Take care.